Long-term sustainable income. If that is what you're looking for, then you have clicked on the right video. Make sure that you watch till the end, because in this video, I'll be unveiling a revolutionary project that goes by the name of Atrium. This video is not for paper hands. This project is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Rather, it is a movement toward a sustainable income and sustainable living. In simple words, Atrium is an ERC-6551 NFT ecosystem on the Polygon blockchain with a little less than 100,000 NFTs that will be released in 6 phases. These phases are known as star waves, and these NFTs are known as Starholder NFTs. They are of ERC-6551 standard, and holders of these NFTs can opt to become members and receive annual dividends that are accumulated by partnered capital programs of Atrium. This is the very first time that I'm introducing the ERC-6551 standard NFTs. They're not our ordinary ERC-721 NFTs, which is something that we are more accustomed to. These NFTs are wallets within themselves. These NFTs have capacity to hold more NFTs or assets. They're referred to as backpack wallet, and they open up a plethora of use cases across NFTs, gaming, DAOs, and the metaverse. The founding developers of Future Primitive, who created the ERC-6551 standard, told CoinDesk that they made it so that their NFT avatars could actually own their clothing and keep it in their wallet if they had any. An ERC-6551 NFT avatar is capable of storing NFTs and also tokens. Now, while this is a revolution in the gaming sector, in the metaverse sector, but Atrium saw another breakthrough using this idea, using this technology, and they may possibly evolve the whole staking, airdrop, giveaway, and governance concepts that we have in crypto. According to Andy Leon, an intergovernmental blockchain expert, these very NFTs, they're the reason behind the re-rising of the NFT market, and their demand has just started to increase as more and more people are realizing their existence and their use cases, and possibly very soon we'll see this NFT standard take over the whole NFT landscape by storm. The Starholder NFTs, they are ERC-6551 NFTs on Polygon, and as I said before, users who purchase these NFTs, they are eligible to become members. And once they become members, they start receiving credits every day, which are known as Starlight credits. Now, these Starlight credits can then be redeemed to Earthlight tokens, which will be USDC pegged ERC20 tokens of Atrium. Now, these Earthlight tokens, they can be swapped for USDC, which can then be withdrawn in wallets. You can cash out whatever that you want to do with them. The Starholder NFT can, and they will store the Starlight credits. They will also store the Earthlight tokens and USDC within the NFT itself. And users, they can sell the NFT on secondary marketplace while having these assets within the NFT, which will basically further increase the price of the NFT. And anyone who buys the NFT will start receiving these credits and will eventually be turned into USDC. There is a $100 annual membership fee for Starholder to pay in order to become member Starholders. And only then they will start receiving these credits and other benefits, which I'm going to explain later. But we have an amazing opportunity right now that if we buy the NFTs in this phase or in this star wave, which is known as Star Wave Alpha, we won't have to pay the annual membership for 5 years. And if we buy it in the next star wave, that is the Star Wave 0, then we won't have to pay for next 3 years. So that basically, if we buy in the Star Wave Alpha, we're going to save $500. If we buy in the Star Wave 0, we're going to save $300. And not just this, but if you take a look at the Star Waves, as the next Star Wave arrives, the prices, they are doubled, they are tripled per NFT. And do note that, even though the prices, they're increasing, the dividends that you're going to receive per NFT, they will remain the same. So it doesn't matter if you have bought in the Starwave Alpha or if you have bought in the last Starwave, that is the Starwave Omega. You're gonna receive the equal amount of dividends. Right now, the price of one Starholder NFT in this Starwave is 750 USDC, which I'll personally be buying in front of you guys. In the next Starwave, it is going to be 1500 USDC, then 5000 USDC, and in the last Starwave, it is going to be 11,000 USDC per NFT. That's really insane. So the NFT that I'll be buying right now, it will be worth 750 USDC and will eventually be getting sold for 1500 USDC, 5000 USDC, 7000, 9000, or even 11,000 USDC. So if I choose to sell my NFT in the secondary marketplace, I can sell it for a much higher price than what I originally paid. And that is because as more people buy these NFT, it will fund the operations and development of Atrium, and portion of the revenue, it will be given to partnered capital programs who will make investments. They're going to get return on them, and they're going to give a share back to the Atrium, which will be distributed as dividend, which will be shared among the member holders. Now, I'll explain it in more details, in more accuracy further down the video, but I think this is what we have to know so far, that as we move along in the next star waves, there will be more portion that will be given to these capital partner programs, and as there's more that is given to them, we will get higher returns. Higher returns means more dividends that will be given back to the member star holders. So it's not just that the price of NFTs, it will be increasing in the increasing star waves, but the dividends that we'll be receiving in valuation, they will also be increasing. If we buy the NFT right now, we are rewarded with discounts. We get fee exemption for the next 5 years, and we have to pay far less from what others will have to pay in the future. We can also claim a free Atrium artifact NFT from Mooneysense, which is estimated at around $250. Now, the only downside to this is the dividends in the first year, it won't be as much as they would be in the next years. So we may miss the feeling of this immediate return or immediate profit, but it will be compensated by a decent sustainable income and increase in asset valuation in the coming years. At this point, I think it's important to note that the people who became millionaire with Bitcoin, it didn't just happen overnight. They were the ones who held on to Bitcoin for many years, and that is when they were able to reap the rewards. So I'm just putting it out there that this is what we have seen, to happen in crypto. And believe it or not, this whole explanation that I've given to you guys, it is just the tip of the iceberg that is Atrium. So if you're interested in learning more and more accuracy and more details and studying the core mechanisms of Atrium, make sure that you watch till the end. And if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. I do plan on doing an AMA session with the theme of Atrium. So I'll forward your questions to them and ask them in the session. So make sure that if you have any question, you put them down in the comment section. Now, if we want to understand Atrium, we need to have a better understanding of a few terminologies. First of all, we have this term that is called togetherative, because you'll be hearing this word a lot in Atrium. But if you search it up, you'll notice that it's not actually a word. So it may be confusing. This word has meaning within this ecosystem, but not outside of it. They could have called it cooperative equitism, but it wouldn't have been entirely relatable. So they came up with this new word. This basically means that multiple companies working together to create something of impact and value and giving back to users. Now, they have a program that is called Togetherative Partner Program, where they partner with other digital asset providers who are creating something of impact or value and use portion of the revenue that they receive from the NFTs minting with these partners. What Atrium is going to do is they're going to use portion of the revenue that they're going to receive from NFTs minting. They're going to use this revenue and buy the assets that these partners have to offer, and they're going to give these assets back to the member star holders. The Artisan artifact NFT from Mooneysense is an example of it. This is their first partner in this program, and when we mint the Starwave Alpha NFT, we can claim the Artisan Artifact NFT for free, which I'll show you guys when I do the minting myself. Now, they plan on having 2 to 3 different Together partners onboarded for the Starwave 0. So, member star holders, they will have the option to choose which ecosystem that they wish to be part of, because the free asset that they claim, it will give them access to their respective ecosystems. Now, the next term is Halo. It is short for Helospheric Addressed Localized. This is the whole ecosystem in which a member star holder gets Starlight credits, which can then be redeemed for Earthlight tokens, which can further be redeemed for USDC. I'm not going to make it more complicated. Let's just leave it at that. Then we have a term called the Space, which is short for Starholder Patronage Access and Conservation Extension Platform. If you take a look at this layer map, it will make it a lot easier to understand Halo and the Space DApp platform. In the bottom, we have the base layer or the protocol layer, that is the Polygon blockchain. On top of it, we have the infrastructure layer, which is the Halo ecosystem. On top of the Halo ecosystem, we have an interface layer, which is the Space DApp platform. Now, the Space platform is the Atrium's central hub, which provide member star holders with exclusive access, voting rights, and entry into the Halo ecosystem within the decentralized cooperative structure. When you buy the Starholder NFT, you are given limited functionality on the Space platform. But when you become a member Starholder, you are given full and exclusive access to the Space platform. You are given voting privileges, a gateway to the Halo ecosystem where you receive dividends. Now, let's talk about membership classes in Atrium, because when you buy the NFT, you don't just become a member. First of all, you will be a non-member star holder. You have the option for 30-day refund, and you get access to star holder Discord channels, and you get your token bound wallet account. When you pay the annual membership fee of 100 USDC, you become a member star holder. Or if you buy in the Starwave Alpha or Starwave 0, you get a fee exemption for the next 5 years or 3 years, respectively. So when you become a member star holder, you still have the 30-day refund. You get access to the Space D app. You get your token bound wallet account. You get access to Starholder and member Starholder Discord channels. And also you get the option to claim your free asset from the Together partner program. But in order to claim it, you either have to wait for the 30-day refund term to expire, or you have to waive it immediately in order to claim the free asset. If you are late in paying the membership fee, you are suspended and you are deemed as inactive star holder. You will still have the access to your token bound wallet account and the NFTs or assets that are within that account. You can pay the late suspension fee and become a member again. But if you don't, the NFT is voided and your membership is revoked. You will no longer have the access to the ecosystem, and you cannot pay the late fee to become a member again. And after a NFT is voided, there's a new NFT that is put back into the circulation for anyone else to purchase. There is one more status that can be achieved, which is higher than the member's star holder status. It is the member Nova holder. Once you buy the Starholder NFT, become a member, you get the option to buy an ACE NFT, which is an ERC721 standard NFT. Member Nova holders receive more Starlight credits than the member Star holders, which means more dividends. And if you want to renew your member Nova holder status, you need to buy a new ACE NFT. And for users who buy the Starholder NFT in the Starwave Alpha, which is this very Starwave, they get a 5% discount when they purchase the ACE NFT, and they get a 5% listing fee reward valued in Earthlight tokens on all the ACE NFT purchases. And those who mint in the Starwave 0, they get a 3% discount and 3% listing fee reward valued in the Earthlight tokens on all the ACE NFT purchases. Now, I'll show you guys how we are going to mint the NFTs. This is the official site of the Atrium. You can see we get the option to mint here. It will take us to this page, and you can see we have the Mint Now button. I already have connected my MetaMask wallet in which I have the Polygon network selected, so you can see that. I do have a small amount of Matic in it, so I can pay for gas fees. Simply click on Mint Now. It will open up a notification on your MetaMask. It says custom spending cap. 750 USDC. It should work because the price of NFT is 750 USDC. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Make sure that you do read the information that is here. Click on next once you're satisfied, and it says this is the amount of gas that we're gonna pay. It's gonna take less than 15 seconds to be approved. So once you're satisfied, click on approve. I'm gonna wait a little bit. It says successfully signed the transaction, approving USDC in progress. Make sure that you have the sufficient amount of USDC in your wallet. It is waiting for approval to be confirmed. It's going to take a few seconds until it mints the NFT. Once it is done, you'll be able to see it on your profile. I'll show you guys the NFT over there and all the interactive features that we have in it. It says need your signature, so I'm just going to sign it. Click on confirm. Now it says minting the Starwave Alpha NFT, which is in progress, and it says it is done. So once it is done, and make sure that you still have the wallet connected, we will go to our profile, and that is where we should be able to see the NFT. So I'm going to go to the profile. It may take a few seconds for the NFT to load, so be patient just a little bit, and there we have it. So this is the NFT that we have. And it says I still need to become a member Starholder because it is lighting up as gray. When I become a member, it should light up as green. I'm going to show you guys other interactive features, the things that you can do in it. You can see that I don't have the option to claim the free asset, but we're going to fix that when we become a member. And we have the option to get the refund. So I'll show you guys the other stuff, but the first thing that we need to do at this moment is become a member Starholder. So in order to do that, this is the claim your refund button that you're gonna keep on having for the next 30 days unless you waive it. Click on the this button that we have, become a member Starholder. And since this is the Starwave Alpha, so we won't have to pay anything. We're just going to agree on it, and we need to verify from our Discord. So it is possible that you have the application, but if you don't, make sure that you have Discord and you are signed into it. You have your account signed into it because you will be authorizing it in order to become a member. So click on this button that we have. It says you need to verify your Discord account first. It's going to open up a new page. Click on continue with Discord Atrium verification. Just go along. I think it should be very self-explanatory. You're not going to have any trouble with it. So this is my account. I'm going to click on authorize to authorize it, and it should bring me back to the website. Okay, this is done. Click on I agree, and then I'm going to click on submit. It's going to open up on the MetaMask. Click on sign. Just needs my signature to confirm, and in any second it should light up as green, and when it does, that will mean that I have become a member Starholder. Okay, I think it needs my signature one more time. Okay, I'm gonna go down there, click on sign once again, and I'm gonna wait a few seconds, and it should light up as green. You might have noticed I didn't have to pay any fees because in the Starwave Alpha we have a fee exemption for the next 5 years, so I won't have to pay the annual membership fee for the next 5 years. It is activating, and there we go, it is done. Now you can see I can see more buttons. I get the option for the space, D-app, the claim button, and so forth, and you can see it is lighting up as green. That means I am a member now, and it is paid until 2029. So for the next 5 years I don't have to pay. And this is the space app. This is the token bound wallet account, and this is the claim your free asset from the artisan that I am going to claim. And again, you get the option for the refund and the Discord. I'll show you guys that process as well. Now this is the token bound account. This is basically the wallet within the NFT that we have. Currently I don't have anything, but once I claim it, you'll be able to see it. In this asset section, this is where we get all the Starlight credits, the USDC, and the Earthlight tokens. This is the wallet address that we have, the token bound account wallet address. So you can use this to transfer NFTs from one account to another and so forth. So this is the wallet that we have within the NFT. I think that's pretty amazing. Now I'm going to claim the free asset, and then I'll show you guys the asset in there. So you can give it a read. the whole instruction. Basically, it means that you'll be waiving your right for the refund in order to claim it. So once you do read it, you're going to click on I agree, and we're going to submit. So just make sure everything is okay. Click on agree, submit. It will open up on MetaMask once again. Click on sign. And I'm going to wait a few more seconds until it is done. And there you go. It is done. Now, if I open up the token bound wallet account, I should be able to see it. And there we have it. Give it a few seconds to load the image, and we'll see which NFT that we get. And there we have it. So this is the Artisan Artifact NFT from Moonizen. And if you click on this icon, it will take us to the OpenSea where we can view it. We can take a look at the traits that it has and so forth. It is estimated to be valued at 250 USDC. So that is pretty decent. You can sell it. That is optional for you. But this is the NFT that we have. You can check the description and the traits and so forth. So this is the free asset that we can claim in this very Starwave. Now let's join the Discord, and I'll show you guys the whole process that we have in there. You can see the button that we have for the Discord in the official website. Click on it. We're going to join the Atrium group first. And once we join, that is when we're going to go back to the NFT and we're going to do the whole process again. So first of all, we need to join the Discord group as anyone else would. I'm going to go through the verification process. There's a few verification processes we have to go through. Click on continue. You can give these instructions and rules a read, and then you'll get this code that you need to put in to make sure that you are human. It is slightly slow, but I mean, this is just one-time thing that you have to do, so it's okay. Now, once that is done, once it is verified, you can see you are in it. Of course, at this moment, it doesn't know that I have bought the NFT. So that is what we're going to fix. What you're going to do is you're going to come back to the website. You're going to go back to the NFT that you have. And in there, you'll see this Discord icon that we have on the left bottom. You're going to click on it. It will open up the Discord one more time. And we're going to have this. It'll bring us to this channel of Collab Land. We're going to click on Let's Go. We're going to verify and confirm for the Discord that we have bought the NFT, we have the NFT. So it can give us the role for the member Starholder or Starholder and so forth. Now it gives us the button to connect wallet. I'm going to trust it, and I'm going to open up the website for the Collab Land, which is where we're going to connect our MetaMask wallet. Make sure that it is the right wallet in which you have the NFT. And okay, so you can see the MetaMask option that we have right here. It is going to open up the MetaMask notification tray. Make sure that you select the right wallet. Click on continue and confirm it, and you're going to sign to verify your wallet. You can see we have to sign a lot of times here. Click on sign, and there you go. Wallet is connected. It should automatically have checked that I do have the NFT, and I should have all the roles. So there you go. You can see I have the member Starholder channels. I have the Starholder channels. So that's it. This is the whole process. Now I have access to the exclusive channels on Discord that is limited only for the member Starholders. Now let's talk about how does the Halo ecosystem operates, so that we can understand where these dividends are coming from. Of course, Halo ecosystem is not generating these returns out of thin air, so we need to understand where these dividends are coming from. When users buy the Starholder NFTs, the distribution, it is different in the first two star waves and the rest of the star waves. So in the Starwave Alpha and Starwave 0, the revenue that is generated from the NFT sales, it is used to fund the Atrium operations, which include legal fees, R&D, development, and so forth. Not all of it though. For example, if you buy the NFT right now, it costs you 750 USDC. 500 USDC goes to the Atrium for all these operations, and 250 USDC is used to mint the Moonizen artifact NFT, which is then given to you to claim freely once you become a member. So basically that 250 USDC comes back to you, and the same procedure will be continued in the next Starwave, which is going to be Starwave 0. Although it is undetermined because we don't know what the next together partner is going to be and how much the next asset is going to cost for them to mint and then share it back to the members. But the same procedure will be followed for the next Starwave. But here is where things change. In the next star waves, that is from star wave 1, 2, 3, and Omega, the distribution is different. 25% of the revenue that comes from these NFT sales from star wave 1, 2, 3, and Omega, 25% goes to the Atrium treasury, 25% goes to the member starholder who purchased that NFT. So 25% of what you invested, in a sense, 25% of what you used to buy that NFT eventually comes back to you in the next year in the form of Starlight credits, which you can then redeem as Earthlight tokens, which further you can redeem as USDC. For example, in the Starwave 1, if you buy the NFT, it costs you $5,000 per NFT. 25% of which is $1,250. Now this $1,250, it comes back to you through Halo, which means you're going to get more Starlight credits and you can then redeem them as Earthlight tokens, which you can then redeem as USDC. So this 25% returns back to you. Now we have accounted for the 25% to the treasury, 25% that actually comes back to you, so that is 50%. The rest of the 50% that goes to the capital programs, which then generates revenue, gives a return, which comes back to the Together revenue garden, which is then used to give back to the members. In this 50%, we have the 25% that goes to the Aruka Ventures, which is a psychedelic venture fund. We have 16.75% that goes to the Abadan Land Trust, which is a conservation land trust that will direct acquiring real estate, and they will be deeding it to the Adama Foundation, which is another, I would say, capital program, which receives 8.25%. So altogether, that is 25%, and that is how the whole 100% of the amount is accounted for. Again, these capital programs generates a return on investment and shares a percentage back to the Atrium, which goes into the Together revenue garden. Every member starholder, they will receive up to 365 Starlight credits in each year. That means 1 Starlight credits per day. These Starlight credits will accumulate in the NFT token bound account. Now, when I do the minting, you may not be able to see it. It may take up to like 1 week for them to update it. These Starlight credits, they will be valued by or before March 1st of the following year from the liquidity that is available in the Together revenue garden. Once Starlight credits, they are valued, they will emit Earthlight tokens, which will be ERC20 stable tokens pegged to USDC. That means 1 Earthlight token will be equal to 1 USDC. Member starholders, they will have the option to redeem Earthlight tokens into USDC, which they can then transfer to their wallet, cash out, or whatever they want to do with it. If they choose to purchase ACE NFT using Earthlight tokens, they get a 1.5% discount. And for those members who get the ACE NFT and become member Nova holders, they will receive more Starlight credits. If you want to calculate how much more, just divide the price of the ACE NFT with 20 and add 365 to it. Whichever number that you get will be the additional Starlight credits that you're going to get. Now, here's something to think about. Right now, the price of the NFT is 750 USDC. 25% of 750 is 187 USDC. That means 187 USDC goes to one Together partner. Another 187 USDC goes to the other Together partner. Both generate return and they give back to Atrium, which goes into the Together revenue garden. As NFTs are sold out and there's new star wave that starts, the prices, they're increased. So now this 25% does not equals 187 USDC. It equals much more, I think about like 350 USDC, because the price of the NFT has now been increased. So that means as more people buy the NFTs, as the star waves increases, there's more investments that are being done. More investments means that the Atrium is going to get more return that will eventually be put into the Together revenue garden. That means there will be more liquidity in there, which will reflect into higher valuation of the Starlight credits. So even though we're going to get the same amount of Starlight credits, but the reflective value, it will keep on increasing. And here's where I see a major utility and demand for Atrium. From what I can see, other projects will be using Atrium to receive dividends by buying multiple NFTs. and then they're going to use these dividends to buy back their tokens or give rewards back to their token holders. Now, they will be using Atrium as a source of return on their investments, which they will be giving back to their own holders. So, I'm seeing a massive demand for these NFTs. And we know that as demand increases, so does the value, which is going to increase as the star wave increases. Anyways, our dividends will continue to increase as we enter new star waves. So I think this is the best long-term investment that we can make in this market. And if you want to be a part of it, I think this is the best time for it. So make sure that you do not miss out on it. I'll give you guys all their social media channels, so do follow them over there. Again, if you have any questions, make sure that you ask them in the comment section. I'll either answer those myself if I can, or I'll ask the Atrium team when I do the AMA session. But until then, this is all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned.